Hey guys, Harry Thomas here and welcome ladies and gentlemen to part 2 of Lion King month on my channel where today I rank the 5 Lion King songs in the soundtrack from best to worst. Now technically that worst in the title is false, as there is no worst song in the Lion King soundtrack. Let's face it, this is a score that is composed and written by Hans Zimmer, Elton John and Tim Rice, so not just composers but gods in their own rights. There isn't a single even remotely bad musical number in the Lion King soundtrack. It by far has the greatest movie soundtrack ever put to film. Ranking such classic songs is like picking which is your favourite Grand Theft Auto 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2, but I do still have my favourites and least favourites, even though each song is a masterpiece. So without further ado, if you want to know my favourite and least favourite Lion King songs, then just keep watching. At number 5, at the bottom, it may be my least favourite Lion King song, but it's still freaking awesome. I just can't wait to be king. Now, I would personally rank this song lowest on my ranking. Simba's sort of unintentionally implying that he just can't wait for Mufasa to die for him to be king. I'm sure he doesn't realise Mufasa does have to die for him to be king at this point, but it's still one of the funnest songs in the entire movie for the family to sing along. But it's still one of the funnest songs in the entire movie for the family to sing along to, and it is hilarious just seeing Simba and Nala constantly tease Zazu, and it is still a vital song to the movies. It shows how Simba views being king when he's just a cub, but as a kid we do think that being king would be just the greatest, funnest thing ever. I mean, how many kids do get to be king? But as Simba does get older and mature, it's awesome to see the different coloured animals take part in the song, especially them just piling up to form an animal pyramid for Simba and Nala to sit on top, and then it plummets down and the rhino falls on Zazu, and then he's like, "I beg your pardon, madam, but get on." At number 4, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. Yep, this song will perk up not just the protagonist, but audiences in general after witnessing the traumatic murder of Mufasa. And yeah, and Hakuna Matata, this song wouldn't exist in the movie had Disney not have taken that trip to Africa where they learnt Hakuna Matata from an African tribe. It's not only lovely to see Timon and Pumbaa become Simba's adoptive family and lift his spirits after all he's been through, but also Nathan Lane and Ernie Savella throughout this song are both comedic gold. They were initially going to voice hyenas, but thank God they were cast as Timon and Pumbaa because they work that flawlessly together. Why? When he was a young warthog, when I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks. Yeah, and that shot of Simba, Timon and Pumbaa as Simba's growing up with them, walking on the log and then by the moonlight, that is one of the most iconic shots in the entire movie. At number 3, can you feel the love tonight? 100% I can, and more whenever I hear this Oscar-winning song, and this well deserved to be the one song that won the Academy Award for Best Original Song in the soundtrack, even if I would put just 2 songs above it, but still, can you feel the love tonight is a love song that Elton John was passionate about rising, and I guess he just he adores the Disney love songs with all his heart, and now he finally got to write one, and he put in his all, and originally Timon and Pumbaa were gonna sing the entire song, but Elton John was like, no, that's gonna ruin the movie, and thank God it was for the most part Simba and Nala, but Timon and Pumbaa just sing occasionally. That was the right way to go, and yeah, and it's freaking beautiful seeing two childhood friends who had no idea they would meet again reunite, and they get closer and closer. And there's also some totally emotional drama in this song, like as Simba, he just he just wants her to tell her everything, but what Scar put into his head is holding him back, fearing she would totally turn away from him and disown him if she thought that he was responsible for Mufasa's death. And Nala at the same time is confused. She's like, how come Simba isn't the king I knew he was from my childhood? At number 2, be prepared. Yep, the everybody's says that's Frollo's Hellfire from The Hunchback of Notre Dame is the best Disney villain song. I would personally beg to differ. Be Prepared is the one Disney villain song to be even better than Hellfire for me. And man, I miss the Disney villain songs. Disney, please put some classic villain songs in your animated movies these days. We miss them greatly, and yeah, this is Scar's one musical number in the movie, and both Jeremy Irons and Jim Cummings both give a performance worthy of a freaking opera as Scar, as Jeremy Irons did sadly break his voice halfway through the song, so Jim Cummings steps in, but Jim Cummings did a pitch perfect Jeremy Irons impression, and yeah, and this song is it begins the turning points in the movie where the stakes get heightened, where you realise, oh, Scar is going through with his plan to get rid of his brother and nephew, so that Pride Rock and the Pride Lands will be his. Oh, man, is shit gonna go down in the movie from here on. This is the most underrated song in the movie for me. It's the one song that deserves to be featured on more Disney CDs, and it's the one song that was robbed of an Academy Award. And the number 1 Lion King song is, you guessed it, Da se penya valadin ziwava, Circle of Life. Yep, a Circle of Life. This is the most magnificent opening scene to a movie in general, period. Name one opening that is more epic than Circle of Life in a movie. You can't. Just I mean, just seeing that sunrise, seeing the breathtaking African plains and the African animals just gather at Pride Rock, and just to see the presentation of Simba when Rafiki is holding him high above his head. I'm shocked that more people don't christen their child that way after hearing a Circle of Life, and it's all done through silent animation with just the timeless song playing. All inspiring movie directors should take notes and inspiration from Circle of Life in how to open a movie. I certainly do. So that was my ranking of the Lion King songs from best to worst. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this ranking. And what's your ranking of the Lion King songs? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I review the video game Red Dead Redemption 2, as well as do my top 5 favourite Lion King moments. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.